According to reports, Samsung has started testing the European firmware for the Galaxy S23 Fan Edition FE, which is a necessary step before the phone can be launched. It's important to note that currently, Samsung is allegedly testing only the European firmware and not the versions for the US and South Korea. The report further states that it will take a few months for the Galaxy S23 FE to finalize before it can be released for sale. This suggests that the Galaxy S23 FE is likely to come out after the Galaxy Z Fold 5 and Z Flip 5, which have already undergone firmware testing months ago. Samsung is expected to unveil the two new foldable devices in July and begin selling them in early August. According to a tweet by the source Revigness, the Galaxy S23 FE is expected to be equipped with Samsung's own Exynos 2200 processor, and no Qualcomm Snapdragon version is anticipated. The decision to use the Exynos 2200 processor instead of Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor is believed to be a strategic move by Samsung to reduce costs and maintain profitability. However, this decision could potentially impact the sales of the Galaxy S23 FE, considering the relatively less successful performance of the Galaxy S22 series. Revigness also shared some other leaked specifications of the Galaxy S23 FE. It is rumored to have either 6 or 8 GB of LPDDR5 RAM operating at a speedy 6.4 GB. Storage options are expected to include UFS 3.1 with capacities of either 128 GB or 256 GB. In terms of the camera setup, the front camera is said to feature a 12-megapixel sensor, while the main camera is rumored to have an impressive 50-megapixel sensor GM3. The device is also expected to include a 3x telephoto lens with an 8-megapixel sensor, high 347, and an ultra-wide-angle camera with a 12-megapixel sensor, IMX 258. Firmware testing has begun for the Galaxy S23 FE, specifically for the model number S711B. However, no firmware has been observed yet for the US and South Korean variants. This testing phase suggests that the device's launch is still some time away, possibly not until early 2024. Meanwhile, Samsung is rumored to be launching highly anticipated flagship devices like the Galaxy Z Flip 5 and Galaxy Z Fold 5 by the end of July.